Matter of fact, give y'all a little jewel real quick. Albums are structured like this. You got your two singles. Back in the day, we used to call them the side A and the side B. That's back in cassette tapes. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, for the older folks, if your ass about damn near 30, oh, you know about them damn cassette tapes. But you got two singles, and then you have the songs that's in between, and we call those filler tracks. Drake, even his filler tracks are still good work. The production, even behind, you know what I'm saying, in OVO, they put out very good production. You know, most people, you know what I'm saying, you got to listen to a song over and over and over and over and over again, and it's just, it dawns on you. With Drake, I don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? The first time I hear the album all the way through, I'm like, oh, man, I like this song, I like this song, I like that. He gives me over 50%. You know what I'm saying? Number two is, see, Drake is one of those artists who he doesn't claim the streets. He recognizes it, but he doesn't claim the streets. He talks about things that, you know what I'm saying?
Catch a body like that. That nigga ain't know you down. What bottom did he start from? What bottom did he start from? The bottom of the swimming pool?
But, I mean, you want to sit here and be technical, but, I mean, look at what he said. He started from the bottom, being a B-list fucking rapper, and now he's where he's at.
Hold on.
Can't knock a person like that.
But hold on. Your uncle let you hold a car. I wish I had an uncle that would let me hold a car back in the G.
Oh no, they'll let you hold a car.
No,
you ain't going that far.
Nigga, my uncle said I had cars, and the ones who did, they was not letting no motherfucker hold this shit. I had to get my own. Listen, I had to grind to get my own motherfucking 2 wheels. You feel me? 4 wheels. My own 2 wheels, which I stole, and my own 4 wheels.
You know what I'm saying? Point I'm trying to make is like, and let's take his last album. The first lines of the album, he said, all of my let's just be friends or friends I don't have anymore. I myself could relate to that. How many times have you broken up with somebody and they hit you with the, oh, yeah, we could just be friends, or even I said that. Yeah, girl, we got to split, but you know what I'm saying? We could just be friends, and then that let's just be friends turned into y'all ain't even friends anymore. That person done fizzled out. So, I mean, if you listen to it, you really can get it makes you reflect on your own life like, damn, I done been there. He talking about that shit. And that was the first lines of the album. Track 1. I felt it. I was like, yep, I already knew this going to be a good-ass fucking album. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so he gives me lyrical substance and content. And number one, the main thing about Drake that I commend is, you know what? At least he's honest about it. He's not afraid to be like, damn, I was tripping. He'll tell you on the album, I was tripping on this. I was damn, you know what I'm saying? I was misogynistic on that. Because he's at least real enough to be bold enough to say, hey, I ain't street. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming from my point of view and from what I know. J. Cole the same way, and that's why they best of friends. They give you that honesty. I don't want to hear about, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about people, not no disrespect to them, But, you know what I'm saying? You got people like Plies, you got people like Rick Ross, who you gonna rap this street life, but you ain't never lived that shit. So how the hell you gonna tell me about this street life if you ain't never lived that shit? At least these niggas, but you gonna sit here and shit on these niggas over here, but hell, they telling you off the nuts. Hey man, I ain't street. I grew up on Forest Cove Drive. You know what I'm saying? That was over here. I went and visited the street life. You know what I'm saying? I got partners in the street life, but my family might be in the street life, but that wasn't my lane. Hell, even Tupac his own fucking self said, yeah, I tried to sell fucking drugs at one time. I kept fucking up. Until it got to a point where the OGs was like, man, we just gonna give you money. A lot of people don't know that about Pop. So yeah, that's my 3 reasons, bro.
Well, see, my opinion about Drake, and I'm gonna say this with all full respect. In my opinion, I think, as of right now, he is the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody I know that's doing what he's doing. He has his own lane. J. Cole ain't doing what Drake doing. Kendrick ain't doing what Drake doing. Drake is doing something that he have seen before, but he's just doing it in his way. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule got executed for singing, and now all of a sudden now it's cool to sing. You see what I'm saying? So
Zero been doing this shit now.
Huh?
Zero been doing this shit now.
No, but I'm just saying, when I say main, I'm talking about mainstream now. I'm not talking, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, you have your mainstream and then you got your B rappers. You know what I'm saying? That ain't really getting that push. They getting the push, the notoriety from the streets, but I'm talking about commercially, they ain't getting that push. You know what I'm saying?
The last person I knew that actually did something like that was Craig Davis. And that's when he had that "Can You Feel Me In?" I ain't gonna lie, that used to be a little song back in the 80s.
But that's an R&B cat.
You know what I'm saying?
That's R&B, though.
Exactly. But see, what people don't know about Craig is, and if you bought the album from back in the day, Craig was rapping and singing at the same damn time.
Okay, where Craig at now?
People have,
where Craig at?
Well, you know, things happen. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Things happen.
I'm just saying, when I listen to Drake, I don't get it the first go around. That's just me. But once I really take the time to listen to it, then I get it. But for me to have to ride in my car, going out of town, listen to Drake for the first time, I'm going to have to listen to it again. You know what I'm saying? But that's just in my opinion. Now, I do believe that at some point down the road, you know, there's going to be someone else that's going to take that spot. But until then, he got that.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
definitely.
You know, so definitely. That's why I say you got to give the man his respect, his credit, because he doing what nobody else doing. I mean, like,
I know this is gonna sound astronomical and fucked up, but hell, he surpassed his fucking predecessor.
Like who now?
I mean, he surpassed the person who put him on.
Nah, I can't agree with that one.
Let's be real. That's
Wayne.
I can't co-sign that one.
You gotta go for Wayne now?
No, dog. Nah.
Hear me out.
Please, clap yourself. Clap yourself really, really hard. Harder. Please, slap yourself.
Put it this way. Say what you want.
So do you feel like Drake is a better artist than Michael Jackson?
What? Michael Jackson? I couldn't even put Drake. Hell, I'm gonna be honest with you. When it comes to Michael Jackson, there's nobody I know who could fucking goddamn you be put in the same room with Michael. And that's just being real. But as a businessman, Drake has surpassed Wayne because he hasn't fell into the same traps that Wayne did. You think Drake gonna be sitting here worried about?
Look at how long Wayne was in the game. Wayne never really had a teenage life, bro. Like a regular teenage life. Drake had a fucking. This nigga was a star as a teenager. Wayne was too, but at the same time, Wayne was in the street. They came from two different eras. Their music is different. Nothing is similar about the music, so there is no comparison between the two.
The comparison of it is this.
There is no comparison.
I'm gonna bring you the comparison of it. The comparison of it is when it comes down to Drake and when it comes down to Wayne. Wayne grew from the age of from birth to about 14. Yes, he grew up in fucking Holly Grove. Holly Grove in New Orleans. Can't take that from him. But everything from 14 years old to pretty much present day now, he's been a citizen of Miami. So I can't sit here and give Wayne full validation and credit saying that he was in the streets when, nigga, when was you selling crack in diapers? The fuck? You know what I'm saying? You was on Cash Money and being pampered and sheltered ever since then. I mean, let's call it ace and a spade. Everybody else in that motherfucker, I can go ahead and give them street credibility for. Even down to Young Turk. But Wayne, I really can't give him as much credit. He lived a very sheltered life. Not saying that Drake didn't either, but at the same time, at least he's honest enough about it. And at least he enlightens himself and be intelligent. And uses it to his advantage. Now, y'all wondering with the boo-boo face why Wayne didn't understand what Black Lives Matter fucking meant. Really?
Oh, he knew exactly what it meant. He just didn't want no part to be with that shit.
You know, how long is it that we going to defend the bullshit? I just want to know. Is we going to always give people passes? Is that's what we going to do now? When somebody says something just crazy, I'm not talking about ignorant. But see, there's some people who are ignorant but smart. They're very intelligent human beings. They say things that are just not the way as what we would say it. Prime example of that, Trick Daddy. Trick Daddy, when you hear Trick Daddy, you might be like, that motherfucker ignorant as hell. But if you really listen to what Trick Daddy is saying, the man is borderline damn intelligent genius. But we ain't talking about a person like Trick Daddy. We have a person who says that, oh, my life matters. That guy over there has a camera and my life matters. What people don't understand is Lil Wayne has always been a selfish fucking person. If that shit doesn't affect Lil Wayne himself, he don't give a fuck about nobody fucking else. Yes, I fucking said it. I said it. The Wayne Carter don't give a fuck about shit. If it ain't got nothing to do with him or his immediate family, he really don't give a fuck about it. So we gotta stop giving him the fucking pass like, oh, you know, Wayne, motherfucker, he don't give a fuck. You ask the people in New Orleans how much money